Yeah, so am I. And again, one of our favorite American ways to celebrate Cinco de Mayo is to have some nice Mexican food or to celebrate with a nice drink, especially a margarita. So we decided to come up with our 5 favorite spots to grab a delicious, unique margarita here in the Coastal Bend. We're gonna get started with one of my favorite music venues, House of Rock has a sexy Mexi Rita. Now, this one I have not tried yet, but I'm looking forward to it. House of Rock is really, really great with their original cocktails. You can always count on a good atmosphere over there. And a sexy Mexi Rita sounds like a sweet deal, if you ask me.
I know that's a very catchy name that I'm definitely going to have to try sometime. Another one that we're going to encourage you all to try is the Big Red Margarita from Mesquite Street. Oh my goodness. So growing up, I've always been a fan of Big Red, especially with my potato and egg tacos from, of course, Nano's. So, I mean, what better way to have that extra twist in your margarita with some Big Red? That sounds absolutely delicious. And I'm tempted to try it, but of course, after work, after the show, I can't just have it right now, all right?
Yeah, at a respectable time, definitely after lunchtime for sure. Lots of places are having specials today too, so you might call up these venues that we suggest and see if they're offering a deal on some of these delicious Ritas. Of course, we're focusing on local because that's what we do here on Coastal Living. Now, this place I used to work at many years ago when I was a server. The food is impeccable. The chef has traveled across the world to gain his cooking skills, and their drinks are certainly up to par with that same accomplished service and food that they deliver. So this one is Dragonfly on the Island. I love their food, but we're not here to talk about the food. We're here to talk about the Texas Heat Rita, inspired by Texas and the hot, hot heat here. I imagine we've got a little spice in there, and I love something with a good little kick in a margarita. They make them so unique these days.
Exactly. A lot of the food and drinks are very unique at Dragonfly. I'm also a big fan. And I'm also a big fan of Goldfish right in downtown Corpus Christi. I love going by there. It's such a cute little scenic area. I love the lights. I always love the vibe. It's such a great place to take photos. So while you're there, take a photo with the prickly pear margarita. That is also something that sounds very unique as far as the taste, because we're just used to a plain Jane margarita. But if you're a peach lover, this is something that you're definitely going to want to try over at Goldfish.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not a huge margarita person. I get brain freeze really easily, so I prefer on the rocks versus frozen. Do you like on the rocks or frozen?
I like on the rocks, and of course, I'm probably gonna get a bunch of eye rolls right now, but without the salt, because I will blow up like a blowfish if that's the case.
I just don't prefer the salt, to be honest. But if there's a flavored margarita like peach, watermelon, and especially prickly pear, I'm all over it. So definitely gonna try the one at Goldfish next time I stop by. Last but not least, a new hot spot on the south side. Southside Tacos has the Flores Margarita. So stop by any of these locations, tell them that Coastal Living sent you, and go enjoy Cinco de Mayo the way we like to celebrate here in the US of A.